Today's review, Batman Gotham Knight. If you're looking for your new favorite anime or you just want to see what's out there, it's my goal to be your guide, so subscribe for spoiler-free anime reviews from all eras and genres. Batman Gotham Knight is another short film compilation similar to others I've reviewed in the past, such as The Animatrix and Star Wars Visions. I enjoy these because I'm partial to short anime films and they highlight the differences in creative techniques, though they can be a mixed bag and today's anime is no different. The only short I didn't care for was the first titled Have I Got a Story to Tell You, produced by Studio 4C and directed by Shojiro Nichimi. This episode follows a group of kids hanging out in an abandoned skate park sharing stories of how they spotted Batman earlier that day. It's not bad by any means considering its fluid animation and beautifully detailed backgrounds, but it was my least favorite when compared to the rest. It feels like they were going for a Rashomon approach, but just didn't have enough time to fully realize that in my opinion, where each kid's memories were mostly accurate, just slightly skewed by their perspective and embellishment. The final version of Batman showed to be his true form, where he's all worn down from fighting crime all day, showing that all of the kids' versions that they saw were actually the real Batman, but they just kind of remembered it different. I like this style of narrative, but I just don't think 12 minutes is enough time to tell it and pull it off. Ironically, my favorite was episode 5, Working Through Pain, also produced by Studio 4C but directed by Toshiyuki Kobuka. It really goes to show how little difference a studio makes in comparison to its staff. Working Through Pain was my favorite because it depicts Batman at his lowest, when he's seriously injured, stumbling around a dirty sewer by himself. We're given a front row seat into his memories of training his body to withstand pain. In the past, Bruce visited India in search of a guru to teach him pain management techniques, but unlike the trope of a Western man going east for a month and mastering what would typically take a lifetime, his trauma and lifestyle differences make this difficult. I wish this were an entire movie just to see more of this interesting dynamic between Bruce and his guru, as well as its shocking conclusion that gives you a brief window into how deeply his childhood trauma scarred him. I'm not into comic book stuff, but this is the lowest I've seen him, and I think everyone watching this should at least check it out, even if you're only marginally interested in Batman. I don't need to discuss the remainder of these episodes individually because they're all consistently enjoyable and action-packed. These are the ones you'd expect to see when watching a Batman movie, as they depict him pounding on goons and squaring off against the Scarecrow and Deadshot. If you're looking for action, I doubt these episodes will disappoint, as we see Batman fighting on top of a moving train, slashing his enemies' weapons with those cool spiked gauntlets, and my favorite, watching Deadshot's trickshot sniper kills. Overall, I found Batman Gotham Knight enjoyable and visually appealing, though it lacked consistency in both departments. I give it a 7.5 out of 10 and recommend it to anyone, but I think Batman fans might get the most out of it. Or they might hate it. I don't know how comic book fandoms work. If you decide to check out Batman Gotham Knight, come back and let me know what you think. This was a Patreon request from J-Chip, so thanks to J-Chip, Nea-chan, and all of the other monthly supporters on Patreon and YouTube for making these videos possible. If you'd like to support, check the links in the video description. Thanks for watching, I'll see you tomorrow with Go-Go 13 Movie 1.